Welcome everyone to a new session on shadow healing. Let's begin. Take a deep breath and bring yourself into the here and now. Today, we will understand deeper about shame and how to release the shadow of shame. Today's session is going to be powerful, tender, transformative, and we're going to meet one of the most hidden and corrosive shadows we carry. Shame is the inner voice that says, I am wrong, I am unworthy, I am broken. It's not about something we did, it's about how we see ourselves. And today we begin the work of unraveling it. Close your eyes and place both your hands on your heart. Take a deep breath in through your nose and gently exhale through your mouth. We are going to do this 3 times. So begin with 1, 2, and 3. Remember, shame is not guilt. Guilt says, I did something wrong. Shame says, I am wrong. It's deep rooted, often developed in childhood, in the moments where we were criticized, neglected, humiliated, or made to feel that we did not belong. Shame thrives in secrecy. It creates masks, makes us people pleasers, and causes us to shrink from our truth. We push our voice, body, and desires and wildness into the shadow. The signs of hidden shame include fear of being judged, over apologizing, avoiding vulnerability, harsh self talk, and perfectionism. I will give you a gentle story that happened to me today where my shadow of shame showed up. So I have this client with whom I have a 6-month session where we meet every 2 weeks to discuss their progress on a personal and a professional basis. So we started this assignment around November of last year, and it was supposed to be a 30-minute session every 2 weeks on call. But the client was not very comfortable talking on the phone, so they said they'll come over. A 30-minute session converted into 1-hour sessions while I was charging still for 30 minutes. But because I know them very well and they belong to certain associations, I let it pass. There were a couple of times they missed the sessions in the middle. I let it pass. They said because somebody was unwell, they had to go somewhere, and then they had some client meeting. And it's been 7 months. And today, and multiple times the client has missed their sessions. So today, when they had a session, they messaged me. I assumed it's not happening because they missed the last one, saying, "Oh, I'll be there this time." I said, "Well, I have a 6 o'clock session already." And as soon as I said it, I felt a tinge in myself. Oh, am I doing the right thing? Will I get harmed by it? I hope I'm not doing something wrong. I hope I'm not being a not so good person. I hope I'm not being not so nice person. And all these thoughts went into my mind. But then I started comparing myself. I said, if this person was just a client and not the special, somehow I'd given them a special space. If that wasn't the case, what would I do? I probably would have called off these sessions a long time ago because they clearly weren't there. And today I told them, look, if you want to continue with me, we will continue at a time. Here is the slots, pick them up. And We will set up new things because we've missed a lot of sessions. So whatever goals you put in, they don't work anymore because that thread is broken multiple times. And moreover, we are not going to miss sessions based on client meetings. These sessions should be important for you, are so important for you that you can tell your client, okay, I am busy in this slot. This should not be a session of option. It should be the choice. While I had all these shadows, and the easiest way to get rid of these shadows is to go find your comfort food. So something sugary, something like a nice creamy biscuit. I had that real urge. So I went and drank some water. And then I calmed myself down. And I started working in myself. Where is this shadow coming from? Where is this shadow coming from? Of course, for me, it came from my mother. That, oh, am I doing something wrong? Am I wrong here? Not doing something because I was skilled. Am I wrong? I am wrong. No. All these back and forths happened. And I calmed down. I relaxed. I meditated. And I was back to myself. All I needed was a lot of water because it made me very thirsty. And I was fine. How do you use, or what do you do to get rid of shame? You cannot shame yourself out of shame, like I just explained. You can only love yourself back completely. So we're not going to fight shame. We're going to witness it, feel it, and release it. So close your eyes again and breathe softly. Just breathe inside out gently. Keep breathing in and out. Take your focus or your attention to your feet and tell your toes to relax. Relax, relax, relax. Move your attention to your feet, your ankles, and tell them to relax. And gently move upwards all the way, step by step, covering each organ. If I go into complete silence, where you allow yourself to completely and totally relax by telling each organ to just relax. You will not hear my voice now, but you will know all the organs in your body, external or internal, that need to relax and go into complete and deep relaxation. Observe any kind of tightness or numbness that you feel and tell it to relax. Keep breathing, keep relaxing. Now, gently ask your body, where does shame live? And the first part, first organ, first thought, assume that to be correct. Doesn't matter if it feels right or not. Go deeper into relaxation and imagine stepping into a quiet room within your heart. Inside the room is a younger version of you standing there who felt shame for the first time ever. They could be 5, 12, 18, 25, doesn't matter. Let them appear. Go closer to them and ask them by holding their hand. And remember, they will not be afraid of you because they know it is you. Ask them how they're feeling, what they were told when they felt shame. Let them speak and don't interrupt them. Listen with your heart that I go into silence. Now, slowly repeat this to them. I am sorry you were made to feel this way. I am sorry you were made to feel this way. You are not wrong. You are not bad. You are not wrong. You are not bad. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are beautiful. You are loved. Hold them and breathe with them. And as you do, the embrace will become tighter and all the shame will begin to melt away. As the shame melts, it will take a shape of a stone, a chain, or a piece of armor. Feel its weight. You have carried it for way too long. On your right is a fire. So turn towards your right, holding the hand of your younger self, and place this object of called shame into the fire and see it completely dissolve because fire is a sacred space where everything returns to the divine. As it burns, gently exit the space and rise into the sky, open, light, and free with your younger self. This space is called your new truth. See a golden light pouring into your heart as you rise in this sky. Repeat after me. I am enough. I am worthy of love. I forgive the story that told me otherwise. I forgive the story that told me otherwise. My light is stronger than the shame. My light is stronger than the shame. Take a deep breath and gently open your eyes and write down in your journals what new truth are you going to choose today? What new truth are you going to choose today? Once you have written it down, type a yes in the chat box. Wonderful. Have fun. Yes. Yes. Super. Yes. 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 Awesome. 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 Remember, you are not broken. Your shame has only power on you when it's hidden. Let's open it up for questions. Let's hear from you guys.
Hello.
Let's begin with Romy.
Yes, good evening. And yeah, I revisited the moment and I didn't realize that this moment was there, which was within me. And I released it today. Thank you. And
Wonderful.
it's a good feeling. Yeah, it's a good feeling. I choose freedom. Thank
Super.
you.
Welcome. Yes, Revati.
Good evening, G.
Good evening.
When we were doing the exercise, does it have to be the same way you're telling, or a little bit here and there? Sometimes we miss out some points. We just do our own thing. Is it okay like that?
No.
Okay, like when you said we have to rise up in the sky,
Huh.
I just rose up with my younger self. Is it okay? Because I didn't know whether it's just me or my younger self. Like,
I said with the younger self also.
oh, okay. Because maybe I didn't hear it properly. So that's what I was asking. Is it has to be the same way you're telling exactly,
Yes.
exactly? Like,
Yes.
oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
And are we allowed to repeat from day one the exercises again and again? Can we do it like that?
Yes, of course.
And is it going to be like these sessions will be available throughout, even after we end this course? Is it going to be
Yes.
available to us?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Yes, Aruna.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Today was very huge. Thank you so much. I just
Welcome.
want to know if this was inner child or shadow work.
Shadow. So the inner child is the one that holds the shadow, right? They're carrying the shame. So the inner child does not need healing. Inner child is actually traumatized. The shadow work needs to be released by us. So are they similar to each other? The answer is yes.
Okay.
A lot of times people would just interchange them, but inner child is the child that is traumatized, and shadow is what is traumatizing them.
Okay. So what's the gold of shame shadow?
Sorry, what's the
What's the gold shadow beneath the shame of shadow? Of
gold shadow?
shame.
So I don't understand the question. You'll have to make me understand.
Like it is said that every shadow, every
Hmm.
dark shadow has a gold beneath it.
Every dark shadow has gold beneath it. That's what you're saying?
Gold shadow beneath it, something to unravel. And
Ah,
so, what is, I was just wondering, shame is supposed to be the deepest shadow, or maybe the darkest shadow. Even on a frequency level, shame is lowest in the frequency. So, I was just
based
wondering,
on based on
based on the frequency chart that we have, I
and
think
who's measured that frequency?
there are lot many mentors who reproduce that chart, and it
No, but
starts with
has it
shame,
who
and
measured it?
then
Who measures it?
sorry,
Who measured it?
uh, I think it's I don't remember the name, but there is a frequency chart.
So understand this, okay? So
Hmm,
how I feel
hmm, hmm.
uh, could be generalized amongst. So okay, so let's say example. You would say this is fair and this is dark. Okay, two examples, and then you'll have shades of fair and dark as you go along, right? And we will say this is a shade lighter, this is a shade darker, based on what I can observe.
Yes,
Similarly,
yes.
when right? Similarly, when I'm looking at all these emotions, oh, this is the darkest emotion, and this is the least darkest emotion or the brightest emotion.
Okay,
Okay, it
okay.
can interchange. Okay, so for somebody, guilt could be
Sorry.
the deep. For somebody, guilt could be the deepest emotion, not shame. Okay, so one
Okay.
thing. Now, to answer your question, below
Hmm.
every shadow there is a pot. Let's say a pot of gold. So what happens is
Okay.
because you're sitting on a, you have the shadow that is blocking your ability to see further.
Hmm.
You cannot see the opportunity that sits there.
Correct.
So, because you are ashamed of something, you do not
Okay.
take an action and you miss
Okay.
the opportunity.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the gold beneath the shadow.
Oh, okay. So once we release the shame, then we become action takers.
Correct.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Yes, Anju, please ask.
Am I audible?
Yes,
मुझे पूछना नहीं है, मुझे बताना है. I was
बताइए.
hesitating maybe, but somehow I felt अगर नहीं बताया है तो मुझे पचेगा नहीं वो. So my shame was when I was a teenager for the first time when I was growing up. So my mom taught me you need to cover yourself and you need not मतलब लड़कियों की तरह रहना and all those stuff. तो वो इतना ज्यादा इंटेंसिटी से बताया गया था कि मुझे ऐसे लगा कि being a girl is the most shameful act. मतलब लड़कों को ब्रेस्ट नहीं होता है, लड़कियों को होता है, we need to hide, they will touch you, or all those bullshit things which I never understood. But she
Hmm,
was trying to impose on me. तो
hmm,
मैं इतनी डरी हुई सहमी हुई अनवर्दीनेस की मतलब मुझे ऐसे लगता था कि मैं पाप कर रही हूँ मतलब बीइंग अ गर्ल मैं बड़ी हो गई. तो वो चीज आज मुझे ये सेशन में पता चला कि मोस्ट शेमफुल थिंग फॉर मी वाज बीइंग अ गर्ल. एंड व्हेन आई रिलीज्ड इट
hmm,
that was मेरा जो new truth you are going to choose today was I am beautiful and I deserve the world's best in everything. This is what I realized. And when that thing happened, when the realization of shameful, most shameful, मैं 12-13 साल की थी शायद. तो
hmm,
when this re- uh, identification of that most shameful thing happened, a lot of white color light was there on my face. मतलब कुछ
hmm,
निकल जाता है तो अपने आप उजाला आता है ना.
hmm,
न्यूबॉर्न बेबी का कैसे
hmm.
क्या बोलते हैं वो शुद्ध होता है ना मतलब उसको कुछ भी गंदा नहीं है उसके पास, वैसे व्हाइट लाइट वाज देयर ऑन माय फेस.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Yes, Revati, you have another question?
Ji, is it me you're addressing? I didn't hear it properly.
No, no,
Hello?
no. आपका हाथ ऊपर है इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ. Do you have another question?
Yeah. Actually, Ji, this is a very general question I have. Like in India, whatever we say, like I was born and brought up in India, but I've been living in North America for a very long time. So there is a contradiction in like there is always like different belief systems and everything. In India, we say, oh, adjust with people. Like whatever elders say, you have to nod your head. Then you're
Hmm.
considered a very good person. But in here, what they say, your life is your life. Okay,
Hmm.
however you want to live it, you have to live it, and you have to live your life to the fullest. No sacrifices. Like it means that you have to follow your passions. You have to live your life according to your own will and wish, whatever you say. But
Revati,
in
what do
India,
you
we
do?
say,
What do you do?
Ji,
What do you do?
like I
Real
am an
quick.
accountant. I do accounts, yes.
So you do it on your own or you do work for somebody?
I work for somebody, yes.
Who? Name of the company?
Like it's called Bull Moose Industries.
Okay, so can you go tell your boss tomorrow that I don't like you?
No.
Okay, so clearly you cannot live the life to the fullest even in the United States, can you?
Yeah, but still I have a freedom. Like I can leave the job if I don't like and look for another job. I can
So
take
you
a
can do that
break.
in India also.
Like no, G, what I'm saying in the general life, what they say, see, if supposing, for
So
example,
okay,
if a mother,
so yeah, I'll give you an answer. Okay, so I was just
yeah,
testing you.
say
I'll give
they
you an
say
answer.
in India we say
Huh.
we have to sacrifice. If we sacrifice a lot for others, we
Hmm.
say like that person is a very good person. But here they say opposite. They say you don't have to sacrifice. You do for others. You do for everybody. Don't sacrifice your life. Your life
Hmm.
is your life. You have to follow your passions. Whatever you want
Are
to
you
do,
following them?
live your life. Yeah.
Are
Go
you
ahead,
doing
G.
that? Are you doing that?
Like that's what I get confused, like because I have Indian values also. Like I've been living in North America for long, so these two belief system is very really, like even with my friends when we talk, like we get confused also.
So
Like
what's the
everybody,
question?
like it's all different.
What's the question?
Like which way is the, like I'm not asking whether it's a correct way, like which is the, like really a a proper which is the proper mindset we should have, like what is the proper
You
way
tell me
of
which works better for you.
like, yeah, I take the good of both the countries, like both the continents. Like I take
Okay.
good from India, I take good from North America.
Great.
Hello.
Yeah. I said great, follow that.
Okay. Okay, Ji. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Any more questions? No? Cool. Let's take a deep breath then. Oh. I thank you all for joining me today. Without you, there will be no workshop. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember your assignment to share one good thing that happens to you.